Belleville Transit started using on-demand service about a year and a half ago, and the service we operate was of course the Pantonium on-demand product. When we launched the service, we were anticipating getting our on average 43 riders every night, just home a little bit quicker, and then not have to use the vehicle on a fixed route service, wasting fuel and wasting vehicle wear and tear. And we were very pleasantly surprised by the fact that the residents and riders of the city of Belleville literally leapt on board the bus. We saw a 250 rider increase in 2 weeks, and it just kept continually growing over the period of the month until it maxed out at about a 300% increase in ridership very, very quickly, and caught us completely by surprise, to the point that we actually had to add some additional service in order to meet the demand. And prior to that, we didn't realize that there was going to be that much demand in the area. And we put that all back to the fact that the service is customer controlled. It's very easy for the customer to use, and we put the power in their hands in order to book the ride and book the time and get to where they want to go. It's just incredibly convenient over regular fixed routing. The efficiency of the Pantonium product allows us to operate our on-demand service with 5 buses during the on-demand time, when normally we'd require 13 buses to cover the same amount of area. And that reduction is just through the fact that we are not running a fixed route on a fixed schedule, anticipating that there may or may not be ridership. With the on-demand service, because we're not doing all of the extra driving, we can cover the same amount of ground with 5 buses that would normally take 13 and pick up more people and more people per hour with 5 buses than we were with 13.
On-demand transit has really helped Belleville fill the needs of its local employers and our local community. So because of the on-demand transit service, we're able to offer that service to our residents until 1 in the morning. And we're able to do that as significant cost savings because we don't have to run our entire transit fleet. So one of the biggest challenges that our employers tell us they have is labor. So once they're able to find employees to work in their facilities, the challenge is getting them to come to all shifts. So most of our employers work 24/7 schedule, and it has been a challenge for them to get staff to their facilities after normal working hours. The on-demand transit service has almost completely eliminated the absenteeism, the late times that employers have been dealing with, because people are able to get to work on time. Well, I can certainly say that the partnership with Pantonium and the on-demand service has made a tremendous difference for Belleville in terms of being a destination of choice for new residents and for students in the community. Knowing that they have access to transit service 7 days a week until 1 in the morning has provided a lot of options to our residents that wouldn't have otherwise been there in terms of getting to their place of work, in terms of getting to and from the college. We've managed to attract about 1,500 international students to Belleville, and the transit service is key in getting those key skilled people into our communities.
The benefit to Belleville of using the on-demand service is almost immeasurable. There are so many positives to operating an on-demand service. The savings for us operationally, the fact that I can use 5 buses rather than 13, the fact that the buses that are out there are always busy. They're always doing something. They're not driving around empty. It's always revenue generating when they're out there. From the operational standpoint, that's phenomenal and fantastic. From the customer service side, the value to the customer, the fact that now they no longer have to plan around us. We get to plan around them. They have the power and the ability to book the bus when they need it, where they need it, to go where they need to go. That alone to the customer service side is of a huge value. Our impact on the city. Public transit is tied into almost every single aspect of a city, from the economic development to the tourism, to education, to social aspects, to everything. If you want to go there, transit does. If you want to go there inexpensively for the rate of a bus fare, we go there. And now to be able to do that with on-demand, when you want to, in a very short period of time, on a very short ride, conveniently, it just adds to everybody's value of transit. There's no downside, there's no delayed aspect in return on investment.